The crew have removed their face masks for the safety demonstration to show the correct fitment of an oxygen mask.
G'day OWFsquad, welcome back to another Thursday trip report. I'm at Adelaide Airport and today I'm flying Virgin Australia Economy X to Sydney. Now let's go and check in and check out the Adelaide Lounge. It's now 2 o'clock on a regular Tuesday here at Adelaide Airport. Check-in at Virgin Australia is really empty. Between now and 5 o'clock, only 3 flights are going to depart, including our flight to Sydney. The line at security is quite long, but as you can see it's really fast moving. If you're a frequent traveller to Adelaide Airport, you'll be delighted to know that you no longer have to go through the one-on-one inspection with the South Australian Police on arrival. You simply have to scan your QR code and that's it. Welcome to the new Virgin Australia Adelaide Lounge. With my Virgin Australia Velocity Gold status, I can go in today along with my girl dash friend. The main reason we're flying Virgin today is because she wanted to check out the new lounge. When you sit down at a table, simply scan the QR code and you can start ordering food and drinks. It's all table service here, so literally pick whatever you want from the selection. And then just before you order, you can put in your special request. Then you put down your name and place order. It will tell you the estimated arrival time, and usually the food arrives way earlier than the estimation. While I'm waiting for the food, I'm in the lavatory and it's gorgeous here. When I'm done with the loo, the food is here. So on the table you can see a bowl of crisps, a Thai beef salad, lime lemon bitter, here's a glass of sparkling wine and a gorgeous looking toasty. The bread is really crunchy and delicious. After round 1 we had round 2, just some light refreshments, so I got a lot of biscuits and a cup of tea. Here they use mother-made tea and I think that's pretty good, very delicious. It tastes more like a real tea compared to the Lipton tea that they give out at Melbourne Airport. Before I left the lounge, I ordered a takeaway coffee for the flight. Arthur, the lounge concierge, and his team today at Adelaide Airport Lounge looked after their passengers really well today. And I look forward to seeing them again when I fly Virgin Australia. Here's our aircraft today, a very young 4-year-old Virgin Australia, Boeing 737-800, Victor Hotel, Yankee Foxtrot Whiskey. Boarding today will begin several minutes late due to the late arrival of the aircraft. The boarding gate area is full of people, so it must be a really full flight. Hello. Thanks very much.
Yeah, it's a big consideration. I mean, Michael was just booking a flight to New Zealand. Affecting the model.
Yeah, we'll not the opposite. After 2 days.
I've got you got my car.
Hello.
How are you? Thank you for stuff on your left.
Good, thank you for stuff on your right.
Welcome to Virgin Australia 737. We're now walking past business class. I did a Virgin Australia business class trip report last week. If you're interested in watching that one, I'll have the link in the description down below. And here's my seat today, 3F, the first row of Economy X, just behind the business class bulkhead. Despite the bulkhead is actually quite distant away from your seat, so you get plenty of knee room and leg room. Seat features wise, I'll show you that later after we take off, but here's a headrest and also coat hook.
The slow embarkation of the aircraft. It's a little breezy outside, so they didn't use the rear stairs. This causes a few delays. Underway very shortly. 1 hour 35 is the forecast flight time across to Sydney. There's a few light bumps on the initial climb out, and once we get to the cruise altitude it smooths out. Weather conditions into Sydney, lovely clear skies, light northerly breeze, temperature of around 20 degrees, to make up to about 10 minutes on the schedule along the way, so we'll keep you updated with that. In the meantime, sit back, relax. Once again, welcome aboard. Very good evening.
Check. And First Officer Marco Boeing. And in the cabin you'll meet Austin, Olivia and Sarah. Whilst we know some of you fly often, we'd appreciate if you could pause any devices whilst we take everyone through the safety demonstration. The crew have removed their face masks for the safety demonstration to show the correct fitment of an oxygen mask. In the unlikely event emergency oxygen is needed, you are required to immediately remove your face mask prior to fitting the oxygen mask from above.
The cabin will be pressurised during the flight, but if oxygen is needed, masks will drop from the unit above you immediately.
Cabin crew be seated for takeoff.
So at Adelaide Airport we took off towards the southwest direction. Now we're making a sharp left turn heading towards the east, Sydney. Everyone in row 3 is enjoying the extra legroom and sleeping. This aircraft has got the Boeing Sky interior. Right now the colour is orange, probably matching the sunset outside. So now let's do the seat features. So plenty of legroom. Your tray table is in your armrest. So the tray table can be folded in half like this, so making lavatory access easy during meal service. Shortly after we took off, the cabin crew began their service in economy class. So in economy, you can purchase any food and drinks item from this menu card here. Virgin no longer serves free snacks in economy. Coffee, tea and water are still free, and I got a cup of tea here. I'm actually really happy and glad that Virgin Australia has reintroduced coffee and tea in economy class. They've been away for like a year now. And I care more about the tea that they serve rather than the teeny tiny little small no one cares about snacks that they used to serve. What do you think? Would you rather have snacks or coffee and tea? Let me know in a comment down below. That's a lot of liquid, so it's time for the lavatory. Hello, welcome to Virgin Australia 737 economy class lavatory at the very back of the plane. There you go, better. So, pretty standard lavatory here. I don't know why, but there's no mood lighting. You've got a very skinny coat hook right there, a bit like me. The cabin crew on this flight today are really nice. So when I came out from the lavatory, one of the crew members was collecting rubbish in the cabin, so I couldn't access to my seat. So I was waiting in the galley for a while, and during that time the cabin crew there and I had a conversation, and they were so nice that they offered me another cup of tea. So on Virgin Australia 737, they've got Wi-Fi, but internet access is not available because of COVID. However, you can still have access to the Virgin Australia Entertainment app, which you'll have to download before your flight. And here's the app content. Plenty of movies and TV shows to choose from. And here's the flight map. We're not too far away from Sydney. We're going to descend very soon. And now I'm randomly picking a movie. Here's the older Godzilla movie. So I can show you the resolution of the movie and also the loading speed. So it loads pretty much right away, and when you drag along, no loading time basically. It's all instant and very high quality.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening again. Captain speaking. Well into our descent into Sydney. Unfortunately, air traffic control has not been kind, which I suppose is a sign of good times with some traffic returning to the skies. Disembarking 15 minutes past 7 at the latest. Just a reminder, time change. It's currently 6:45 in the eastern states. Weather conditions as advertised: clear skies, northerly breeze, 10 km an hour, and 20 degrees for our arrival. Take the opportunity for choosing to fly Virgin Australia today. Do trust and enjoy the service. By Danny and our wonderful team across from Adelaide, and we do hope to see you next Tuesday travel. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.
So we've just started our descent into Sydney Airport. It's been quite an uneventful flight, so the conclusion will be quite short, and here we go. At Adelaide Airport, the lounge was really nice, as usual. The lounge concierge and his team did a fabulous job. At the boarding gate, really crowded there, but thankfully we got priority boarding because of my gold status, and also economy X passengers can board first. When I sat down at my seat 3F, instantly I realised there's plenty of leg room. The bulkhead didn't bother me at all. It didn't affect my knee or leg space. In terms of the service, I was really happy that the tea and coffee made a comeback. although that means you now have to pay for any snacks and soft drinks and any other drinks that is not coffee, tea and water. Like the lounge people, our cabin crew today were fabulous, very professional, and I love how they were happy to have a conversation with me and offered me another cup of tea. Also, the Boeing Sky interior on this aircraft is lovely. As for the airfare, my girl dash friend and I today paid $99 each for this one-way flight from Adelaide to Sydney. The upgrade to Economy X today was complimentary with my Gold status because Virgin Australia was offering free upgrades for Gold members for a period of time. If you're paying for the upgrade instead, you'll be paying about $30 to $40. That's about 1/3 of your ticket price. So that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you very much for watching, and now here we are, One World Fly Squad. When you start traveling and flying again, please don't forget to tag me with a special hashtag on Instagram so I see where your journey is taking you. Please also like this video, comment down below and share this video with your aviation friends. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you're missing out a lot. I upload a new trip report here every Thursday, 12 PM Hong Kong time. That's 1:30 PM in Adelaide and 2 PM in Sydney. You can also keep up to date with me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook and Patreon. I offer memberships on Patreon and YouTube directly. Thanks so much for watching, enjoy the landing into Sydney, and I'll see you in the Q&A at the end of the video. Bye!
Welcome to Sydney, where the local time has gone 7 minutes past 7. For everyone's safety, please keep your seatbelt fastened and the island exits are clear until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Take care when you open the lockers above and make sure you have everything before you leave. We'll be leaving through the forward door and we will be refueling, and if they're close by, you can now use your handheld devices with flight mode turned off. Smoking and the use of electronic cigarettes is not allowed throughout the terminal. On behalf of the team, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with Virgin Australia this evening. Have a safe journey and we'll see you again soon. Good night.
Thank you so much. See you later.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
G'day One More Fly Squad, welcome back to another Q&A, long time no see. So I've got a trip report question here from Mike. Where did you get that sexy United Airlines mask that I wear in almost every trip report? And do non-UA airline personnel give you a crap about wearing it? Airline staff who don't work for United never talk about my mask, but it's the passengers who talk a lot about it. Not the passengers really, but more like people who watch my videos. They're like, why are you wearing United? Who gave it to you? So who gave it to me? Well, an ex-United employee from Chicago gave it to me, and it's the person who raised this question, Mike. Move on to the next question. Jackson's Aviation from Instagram. What is the best business class in your opinion, and have you flown on it? It's a tricky question. I don't know what's the best out of the ones that I haven't tried. Probably Qatar Q Suite, and I've not tried that. It's cool because obviously you can make it into a double bed. 10 years ago you could only probably do that in first class. And if you're asking me the best one I've ever tried, I would probably say Etihad. Although it hasn't got a door, but I like the dine on demand. And the crew are always so nice. Evan Brown, can you tell us more about aviation management and what it entails? Aviation management, you learn... Ewan Brown, sorry. Well, you learn everything management, really. So finance, economics, business. We learned a little bit about accounting, but then we always try to relate back to aviation. So other than those money side of thing, we also learn about aviation law. We learn a bit about the pilot theory, because it's good to know everything about aviation. We also learned about human factors, which covers a bit of psychology on the cabin crew, the cockpit crew, and also passengers, and everything aviation related, except for flying. Another question from Michael Bear: airline that you wouldn't think of flying? I think the first one that would come to my mind would be I don't know how to pronounce that word, but it's the North Korean airline. I'm going to Google that really quick. And you know why exactly, because it's North Korean. I don't see myself flying that airline in the next 2 or 3 decades. So it's Air Koryo, I think. Yeah. Another question. Sanda Station Guy 1000. Have you ever been recognised in the lounges in Oceania or South Asia? In Australia, which is part of Oceania, yeah, a couple times. In Adelaide, in Melbourne, by the staff, sometimes by the passengers as well, which is really cool, always. And if you ever bump into me, don't be scared to say hi, because I'm as scared as you are. Next question, 127489, Jordan Wu, 127489. Why do you not live in best city in Australia, which is Sydney? Because Sydney is expensive, and well, I was actually going to move there in 2019 to begin my aviation degree there, but basically I got the offer both in Adelaide and Sydney, but then I got scholarship in Adelaide. B, even without a scholarship, the cost of living and the tuition fee are cheaper in Adelaide, so huge savings in Adelaide. That's why. So that's it for the Q&A today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week in another trip report. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off.